I'm here with Morna Young, who is the writer for Netting, which opens at Oran Mor on Monday. And it's also one in Aberdeen the following week, so it opens in Aberdeen on the 24th of February. Hello, Morna.
Hello, Susie.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. How are rehearsals for Netting going?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased. And it's really great to be working with an all-female team as well, which is good.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about Netting. What's it about?
Okay, so Netting is set 3 months after a fatal fishing accident, in which a father and 2 sons was lost at sea. So it's kind of in the stage that in an unusual way life goes on, the phone has stopped ringing, the cards have stopped arriving, and this is where we meet the 3 widows who have been left. And they've all slightly taken their own ways of dealing with things. So we have Kitty, who is an obsessive knitter and needs to keep busy. We have Alison, who's slightly regressed to a childlike role and really wants to be looked after. And then we have Sylvia, who throws herself into her work. So we meet the 3 widows, and one day there's a knock on the door and a body's been found. And I won't give too much away. And then we begin to see how their relationships change and in many ways what the significance of a body means in terms of finding closure.
Yeah, it's a real exploration of grief in that slightly not the immediate aftermath, but slightly later on, but how that and how the different women deal with it. Interesting way. This is not your first play that's a fishing disaster.
No.
So it's obviously a theme here, because you also wrote Lost at Sea.
I did.
Which is a much bigger play.
So when I wrote Lost at Sea, it was my first play, and it was this kind of big, it spans 40 years of the industry, and it's a 10-strong cast, so it's kind of a big epic piece of theatre. And with Netting, I kind of wanted to do the opposite. So it was a challenge to myself, which was to take 3 characters, and I wanted to look at the female relationships. Strong women who are fatally flawed, real, actual women, and to put them in a very specific situation, all set in the one place. That was a slight challenge to me after writing this big, huge play, was to take this kind of condensed, specific situation and look at how they deal with it.
And you're also an actor as well as a writer. Do you think that informs your writing? And likewise, does that? Which came first?
The writing, I guess, came first as a journalist. I initially trained as a journalist and then as an actress. But I mainly worked as an actor and musician for about 6 years or so. And the reason why I took a break from that was to write Lost at Sea. And the playwriting journey has slightly led me down a different direction. And I was really lucky because the Playwrights Studio took me under their wing and mentored me, and I won the New Playwrights Award. It's been quite a roller coaster journey.
And you also had a play on it, Play Pieces.
Yes,
right. So which is the sort of Inverness equivalent. It's different, but similar lunchtime theatre with a pie and a pint.
Yeah, except they had soup when we were doing it, so it was slightly noisier.
It's more slurping.
You could hear the slurping and the metallic spoons. But that was in October, not last year, the year before, and co-written with David Rankin, who's from up north as well.
Brilliant. You got anything else in the pipeline then at the moment, either acting wise or writing wise?
Well, after this finishes, I'm heading to France for a month, which is exciting.
Well, that is exciting.
So I'm doing a residency out there to write a new play, or to hopefully write a new play.
Whereabouts in France?
It's about an hour and a half outside Paris, kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Brilliant.
But I think that's good, so no distractions.
You can just focus on your art.
And then I'm going to start another project about multidisciplinary artistry, which is quite a mouthful to say.
Oh, that's interesting. Brilliant. Well, good luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.